and welcome to our June webinar. Thank you for joining our webinar today, focused on AMAG's Symmetry solutions and services available to our channel and customers. I'm Kim Rayfeld, Director of Media Relations, and I'm your host today. These webinars provide important updates, they drive awareness of AMAG's new Symmetry solutions, share best practices, and dive into unique product features that will help you differentiate your company from others when you team up with us. If you have any questions throughout the webinar, please just type them into the Q&A box and we will address as many as possible at the end of the webinar. Any of those that we didn't quite get to, we can follow up after the webinar. So today we give a warm welcome to a newbie to the customer webinar. Larry Butch is AMAG's Enterprise Solutions Manager and is part of our business development team. He was instrumental in the ACI Worldwide project we are highlighting today and worked closely with our integrator, SEI, along with ACI Worldwide to ensure they were satisfied with their security program and Symmetry solution. You will learn more about that shortly. AMAG technology delivers a powerful, unified, and open security platform that empowers businesses to effectively secure their facilities, meet compliance, and have peace of mind. While access control is the foundation of what we do, the Symmetry Security Management System also includes many other components, such as video, identity management, analytics, mobile, intrusion, visitor management, command and control, and incident management. Symmetry's scalable security solutions provide operational insights and intelligence to improve businesses today and tomorrow. Our solutions also help our reseller channel, consultant community, and end users solve problems. The Symmetry Security Management System and our ecosystem of best-of-breed technology partners work together to provide a complete solution for you. All of our webinars and so much more are available on our YouTube channel. Now I'm going to turn it over to Enterprise Solutions Manager Larry Butch, who is going to talk to you about ACI Worldwide.
Thank you, Kim. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I'm excited to bring to you the case study that we did with ACI Worldwide. This story started back in 2019, and it was a story more of a security solution that looked to solve multiple problems. The people, the customer, the integrator, the manufacturer, all working together. It was a great opportunity. We had to deal with a little bit more unique situations with ACI Worldwide. As Jeff Chubb pointed out in the very beginning, compliance and audits are always at the top of mind, and they're very highly regulated, and they're held to a very high standard. So we looked at the challenges, and the first thing was there was multiple disparate access control systems, as well as video systems. And we were stretching across 40 units, 40 platforms across the world, the globe. So it made it a little bit more difficult. And then we had to integrate multiple different functions at the same time. What was selected? Well, for the access control system, obviously it was Symmetry and the utilization of the M4000 board, the most open controller in the marketplace, along with the video component of Complete View, Connect for physical identity access management, Guest for visitor management, and BioReaders from BioConnect and Suprema. The results, everything started working very cleanly together. Jeff Chubb, Stephen Litherland, they were all very, very happy that the systems came together and started working wonderful as an enterprise-based solution. So let's talk, next slide, please. Hang on. Next slide, please. Greg, next slide. Thank you. Back one, please. There you go. Thank you. So let's talk about who ACI Worldwide is for those who may not know. ACI Worldwide is the digital payment for more than 6,000 organizations worldwide, 1,000 of the largest financial institutions and intermediaries. Here's an astounding number. Imagine this, ACI executes $14 trillion in payments each day, payments and security. $14 trillion. That's a wild number. That's huge. So why was AMAG the right fit for ACI Worldwide? Well, first of all, we are honored to be their partner, a trusted, reliable, forward-thinking technology partner. ACI and SEI, Security Equipment Inc., based out of Omaha, jointly engaged with AMAG from the onset. Right from the beginning, they gave us a call, we responded. Due to the decades track record of AMAG being a leading engineering-based and forward-thinking, caring, and responsible solution provider, both companies knew us. Our work does continue every day. We work to make sure that we're hardening the solution, using the most friendly and physical security management, and making sure that all the ever-changing global requirements are being met. It's huge. Next slide, please. So what's at the heart of it all? At the heart of it all is AMAG, the company, for more than 50 years now, has been protecting our customers' brands, their people, and their assets. Doing the same thing for ACI. We want to make sure that that brand's protected. So today, our powerful and unified solution is spanning, as Kim indicated, well beyond our foundation of access control. And over the last 10 years, we've brought in and manufactured and did the software scoping and building for Connect, which is physical identity access management, for Guest, which is visitor management. We partner with Complete View. We have a mobile credential, which ACI is looking at right now to bring in. We work with a ton of what we call partners in the industry. Some people might look at them and say, well, aren't they your competitor? No, 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 they're our partners. We work with them, we interface with them. One of the things that differentiates AMAG is we are an open platform. We want to work with multiple partners in the industry. Very exciting. And Steve Littleland with ACI stated from the very beginning, a major factor for ACI is data management efficiency. From the start, ACI stressed the importance of a single integrated solution, one that can support everything from CCTV to automating the Active Directory, HR functions, other identity managements, along with the visitor management, supporting GDPR, all the other compliance points. And what's more important is we need to be able to add to this, maybe right now, but also in the future, without bringing in additional databases and without bringing in additional heavier loads. We hit the marks. We were challenged and we hit those marks. So we were all extremely happy with that. Next slide, please. So ACI, the brand protection, is the core of their business. I found this enlightening, actually. Jeff Chubb, the Director of Corporate Security of ACI, in a statement, he said, every time an ACI client or a prospective client does an audit or assessment of ACI's security system, they're bringing in people to look at ACI and their security. And that is a big factor as to whether they continue to work with them or me if the potential client starts working with them. So in turn, what does that mean with AMAG? It means that AMAG technology and AMAG solutions are audited and assessed thousands of times a year by ACI Worldwide's customers and potential customers, passing the strictest of audit processes, including but not limited to PCI, ISO, GDPR. So we're monitored, we're managed, we're assessed and audited thousands and thousands of times a year, not just by ACI, but by all of our other customers as well. And we're passing the test, and we're very proud and honored to have a great engineering team that's bringing these products forward, keeping them secure and hardened. So the last point I want to make out here before we go to questions is Jeff Chubb stated the advantage of going with AMAG is they listened. They listened to the customer. and they're willing to adapt. Not create a cookie cutter outlet, not say, well, we want to force you into this. So when the challenges were brought forward and we laid them all out, internally, we worked with engineering and we brought forth a solution to them that worked across the board. So we're honored. We want to thank you. And Greg, if there's any questions, we'll be glad to take them now.
Actually, Larry, we're going to move over to a marketing message now, and then we'll
Excellent.
take questions at the end.
Perfect. Thank you, Kim.
You bet.
Thank you, everyone.
So I think you've all had your reminder that if you have any questions, to please type them in the Q&A box. If you'd like to learn more about ACI Worldwide, you can read the case study at the link listed there on the slide. In fact, you can find several case studies throughout the AMAG website on different vertical markets. Case studies are a great way to see the challenges of an organization and learn what they did to overcome them to secure their people, property, and assets, just like Larry laid out here. I've listed a couple more case studies that I thought you guys might be interested in learning about. One is Neighborhood of Play. Neighborhood of Play is a world-class neighborhood in Rochester, New York that includes 5 buildings of apartments and townhouses, as well as the World Video Game Hall of Fame, National Brand Hotel, new restaurant, retail space, and more. You can read more about their security challenges and how Symmetry was part of the solution at amag.com/neighborhood-of-play. And then there's Jamaican National Bank. They were using several security providers, and they had 3 or 4 different access control systems spanning 40 branch locations and administrative buildings, which was extremely inefficient. They streamlined and stabilized their security program when they chose the Symmetry access control system and used that as their unified backbone. Consolidating to Symmetry meant that their entire staff only needed one single card to get into any building. So my question to you is, do you have a project that would make a good case study? I'm always looking for case studies, and they can be any size project in any vertical market. I'm always looking for ways to highlight how AMAG works with its resellers and or consultants to solve an end user's security challenge. So I encourage you to please contact me, and maybe together we can tell a great story, and maybe it'll appear on the webinar one day. So let me see here. Do we have any questions that need to be addressed? Well, Larry, it looks like you did such a good job that we don't have any questions. So thank you, Larry, for your insightful presentation on ACI Worldwide. It was interesting to learn why ACI chose Symmetry and how ACI, SEI, and AMAG work together to meet their security needs. And I also have some sad news. Today will be Greg's last webinar. He's been here since the start, working the magic behind the scenes. We will miss him, but he's promised to be a backup if needed, so we may see him again, or rather see him in quotes again, because we don't really ever see him on this webinar. He's just behind the scenes. So thank you, Greg, for your commitment to making this webinar program a success. If you have any questions about Symmetry, please reach out to your local AMAG salesperson and we can set up a meeting with you. And as always, the full webinar and previous webinars are on our YouTube channel. The URL there should be on the screen there on your lower right-hand corner there. As soon as we end this webinar, a short survey will pop up in your browser. Please take a moment to fill that out so we can make sure we're always delivering the best information on these webinars. Thanks for joining us today, and we hope you'll join our next webinar on July 19th. Watch your inbox for details. Thanks again.